Should it be one page? Should it be 2 pages? Should you add a little bit of color or no? You are disqualifying yourself from the job before you even get a chance to go into the interview. And I know all of the resume advice you've heard always talks about making your resume results oriented. But the thing that a lot of people forget, welcome back to my channel where I teach high achievers how to land new jobs they love at companies they love. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the top mistakes I see high achieving qualified candidates make that stops them from getting their resume noticed. So if you're ready to know what mistakes you need to stop making to go from overlooked to top candidate, then stick around and stay until the end because the tips just keep getting better and better. Okay, number one, this is a mistake I see qualified candidates make all the time and they don't even know it. And it's giving the wrong results. So this is a classic mistake, and it usually happens when you're focused too much on what you used to do and not enough on what the next company needs to know you can do for them. So if you find yourself just reciting your career history or just stuffing your resume with results to make it results oriented, then you're probably making this mistake. And I know all of the resume advice you've heard always talks about making your resume results oriented. But the thing that most people don't realize is that if your resume is just focused on all of your results that you consider to be important and not on the results that actually matter to the next company, then your resume is just really cute and it's not going to be compelling. One of the ways to fix this is to try my 3-word skim test. This is a method I teach my clients in my career-defined coaching program, and it basically ensures that if anyone is reading any of the first 3 words of any bullet on your resume, they're going to read something that aligns with what they're looking for. They're going to immediately see that you have the right skills for the job, or they're going to be compelled to keep reading because the first 3 words already showed them that you probably have done amazing things that you can do for them as well. The thing is, recruiters and hiring managers only spend about 7.4 seconds reading each resume. So they are definitely skimming. And so the 3-word skim test works really well because if they're skimming your bullets and the first 3 words grabs their attention and shows them that you are who they are looking for, then you are going to increase your chances of getting your resume noticed. And if you're already feeling like you want more help going from overlooked to top job candidate, then you're gonna wanna grab my free guide on how to go from 0 interviews to dream job offers. The link is below. Moving on to number 2, the next mistake that I see all the time is using too much jargon. This is especially important to avoid if you're looking to change industries, you're wanting to pivot or make a career change. If you're using jargon on your resume, you are disqualifying yourself from the job before you even get a chance to go into the interview. And if you're not familiar with what jargon is, it's any words, abbreviation, or any language that will be difficult for your next company to understand. To really show your value to the next company, you have to break up with the language you used to use to describe your accomplishments and your results and adapt to the language that your new company, your new industry uses. This is the best way to show them that even if you have non-typical experience, you still are a very great candidate and can do great things in the role that you're applying for. So I would recommend taking a look at your resume and skimming it for any words, keywords, or even results that do not relate to what they're asking for or that would distract from the value of what you can do for them. Then replace that with the right words that would let them know that you are the person that they need for the job. The next mistake that I see people make all the time is that your format is too overwhelming. Should it be 1 page? Should it be 2 pages? Should you add a little bit of color or no? Do you do 2 columns or no columns? What is the right way to go about organizing your resume? I'm gonna be honest with you. While it's real cute to focus on how your resume is gonna look, your format is not the most important element of your resume. A beautiful but boring and irrelevant resume will not get you very far in the hiring process. But on that note, your format does matter. And the way that I look at it is that you want to keep your format simple, clear, and concise. Depending on your industry, it may be beneficial to go the extra mile aesthetically, but if you're not in an industry that values that, then you do not want to make your resume format overwhelming. Your format should always be secondary to demonstrating your skills and experience that you bring to the table. My rule of thumb when it comes to your format is to ask yourself, does this distract from my value or does this add to it? Does adding this color add to my value about what I can do in the job, show something about me that's necessary in the role, or does it distract from my value and distract from the points that I want them to focus on? That's one of the best ways to think about it, because anything that distracts from your value increases your chances of getting thrown into the rejection pile. And as far as 1 page or 2 pages, like I said, you want to keep it simple, clear, and concise. So if you're going to make it 2 pages, then it should be 2 pages worth reading. So there you have it. Those are just some of the top mistakes that I see high achieving qualified candidates make that stops their resume from getting noticed. Of course, there are always more ways to make your resume stand out. So if you want more advice on how to do that for yourself, then you're definitely going to want to check out my other video on how to make your resume stand out right here. And if you enjoyed this video and want more tips, then go ahead and like and subscribe, because next week I'm gonna talk about the signs that it's time to quit your job. So if you've been job searching, but you've been in between whether you should leave or stay, then this is going to be just for you. With the new year approaching, we're gonna dive all the way in to help you get all the way together. So I will see you in the next video. And in the meantime, comment your biggest takeaway from today's video. I would love to hear from you.